Grateful is the word that comes to mind whenever I think about 2025. Hello everyone and welcome to my last vlog video of 2025. And I've purposed in my heart throughout this video. I can see me drink tea and I'm sounding a bit different because I'm recovering from a cold that my cousin gave me. My God. But anyways, I was supposed to make this video like a week ago, but I wanted to make it when I had the house to myself, but I really didn't get a lot of the opportunity I didn't have a lot of opportunities to make this video. When I did get an opportunity, I didn't do it. I did something else. So as I've moved through today in Ghana, we call today Old Year's Day. I know in other parts of the world, persons say New Year's Eve, but we say Old Year's Day. And I would like to think it's self-explanatory because at this point, the year is 365 days old. It's reached its maturation, it's reached its lifespan, so it's old. And then we get ready to celebrate the first holiday of the new year, New Year's Day. Now, for me, New Year's is not just like, for some people, it's okay. And okay, tomorrow's Thursday. For some people, it's tomorrow's Thursday. That's it. That's not the case for me. For me, it's a new season. It's a new era. It's a clean slate, new opportunity. And yes, we will be the same people going into the new year, but we have an opportunity to be different in whichever way or ways we deem fit. Now, today has left me, and even as I'm making this video, I am very perplexed. You might be asking yourself, why are you perplexed? Or what do you even mean by that? I'm in a state of, I don't know if to say mourning. I don't know. What has 2025 been to me? 2025 I can't say it's been a bad year. I'll be lying to y'all. 2025 has been a great year. It's been a great year, if you look at some of the highlights of the year and like this year I continued to work hard and I made money and I was very comfortable with the money I made, and I used my money to sustain myself, partially help sustain the people I live with. I used my money to definitely travel. I went to Jamaica and it was a very expensive church trip, but I paid. I'm debt free. I didn't have to put myself in a debt for it. I went to America, to the United States, for 8 weeks and I had a grand time. I visited several states. I was able to buy whatever I want. It was never a case where the only thing I wanted to buy, but I didn't because I wanted to buy a new phone, like the new iPhone, but I took that money instead and I went more places, more states. So I don't have any regrets, to be honest. It was a great year. But with this year, with the greatness of this year, I'm thanking God for keeping my family members near and far, my friends near and far. But with this year, I have lost too. I have mourned. I have gone through tough times like any human. And, sometimes for me, it's the tough times and the bad things that happen that sometimes can be a little bit more memorable. And I'm trying to rewrite that script, but I can't help it. In this year, I started a podcast, Confessions of a Male Feminist. I'm going to say the first of its kind. So feel free, go on Spotify. If you don't have a Spotify, come create one. If it's cheap and sweet, they're going to take about $1,000, just over $1,000 for the every month. Come on. And since I got Spotify, I don't be on YouTube listening to music like I used to be. Right? I have no regrets having Spotify. I love Spotify. Or you could listen it from the web. Just type in Confessions of a Male Feminist podcast by Jared McFoy, and it's gonna pop up. And you can listen to it from the browser and so on. And you can leave your browser while it's playing and do other things, because that's why I listen to podcasts. I multitask. So I did a season of it, 12 episodes. I'll be starting season 2 in the new week, and I plan to give you all an episode per week. I really don't plan to take a break, and if I do take a break, it's not going to be for no long time, but I plan to make season 2 longer. I started back selling my books. I have some copies remaining. The book is available on Amazon. It's available on Kindle. I was supposed to, like a year or two ago, I recorded an audiobook, but the person that promised to help me do it did not do it. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to Google how I could do or you know what? I'm going to manifest through God a book deal with my first book as well. So, because I really want, that book is powerful and I think it needs an audiobook. What else did I do this year? Work was great, even with whatever challenges. Yeah, it was a great year. But I did have some low moments, like somebody that I really thought I would have had a life with romantically, that truly didn't work out, and that person got married this year, and that thing, I feel like that thing has altered my DNA when it comes to romance, love, and marriage. And like the other day, I was telling my cousin, I said, you know what, I don't know if I'll ever get married. Now that I'm cursing myself, actually I told her I'm not going to get, but I asked God for forgiveness after, because I just said that. But I don't know if it will happen. If it does happen, I don't know, slap me and ask me if I'm okay if it does happen. I don't know. It's not something that, and actually in the past, it was never something that I, like if you check all my journals, past and present, you'll never find me write a goal to get married. I've never done that, or to be in a relationship, never done that. But this time it felt like that was real and it could have happened, but it didn't. So I'm in that state now where I truly have the romantic side of me, that side of me, I have almost shut the door. The door is closed, but I haven't like turned the lock or the key. So like, you know, but it's it's cold. It's closed for now. I'm not prioritizing it, and I'm not leaving that side of me open, to be honest. Through that situation, I lost some friends. Like I've cut some people off for my own mental health, and I'm okay with that. Because before I did, I make sure that I no longer want these people in my life, and so I did what I did. No one confronted me about it, and I think that's a good thing. I learned to regulate my emotions. Like even when I get upset, like I usually sometimes I used to have some crash out moments on WhatsApp, and so I haven't had any of that for the year. I've been in therapy for a year. I've really, like, emotionally, I've grown a lot this year. Like, I know my friend even told me, she's like, I'm really proud of you. Like, you have really grown, and you have, she said, I like how you have taken this year to, like, really invest in yourself. And I really have been doing that, and I plan to take it to the next level. But what am I talking about? There's some professional opportunities I wanted that have not come to fruition. For example, I wanted to get into the University of Guyana to part-time lecture, and I didn't get through. And you know, they said that you have to have a master's. Now that's okay to have that rule, but it's another thing when you tell me you have to have a master's, but I actively have seen you hired others to do the job who don't have masters. Some of them don't have a postgrad. I have a postgrad. And not to say I'm not doing my masters. People, I'm literally in the last module of my masters now. So Gospel Life, I'll be finishing it within this by the second quarter of next year. And I've seen someone that I did a postgrad with got through and said nothing. But you know, people leave people where they're weird at. So that kind of hurt. I had applied for another teacher exchange program that didn't work out. They're saying because I'm a full-time lecturer, no, I have to either be teaching at the primary or secondary school, which is so ironic, eh? And that thing, I haven't recovered from it. I've told myself I'm okay with it, but I haven't recovered. And I haven't recovered because I had already started envisioning my life with that opportunity. That's why they say don't put all your eggs in a basket. So I'm in this situation, I'm like, I need a change. But I'll tell y'all something. I'm perplexed about going into 2026 because I genuinely don't know what to expect. I don't know if my life is going to be the same and go back to a cycle of what happened this year, which, like I said, wasn't all bad, was a good year, was a great year, or if I'm going to get the opportunity to live in my God dreams. And I really protect my God dreams. Just know that if God allows me to live in that God dream, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna testify, and these videos that I've made will all begin to make sense. I feel like in different environments I'm in, there are people who are not, they don't want to let me go, which is why I'm very careful about my future. When I don't talk about my future with other people, because I know for them, they want me right where I'm at because it benefits them. But I gotta release, I gotta get out of that. So what am I saying to wrap this video up? I'm ending this year with a lot of gratitude. I am grateful. I am genuinely grateful, and I say publicly, God, I thank you. Jesus, I thank you for all that you've done, all that you're doing in my life. I am grateful. But as I go into 2026, I want to do things differently. I truly want to be more strategic in everything that I do, in how I serve in church for the time being, how I serve at my job for the time being, how I push myself creatively. I have been querying agents. It's radio silent right now, but I am praying to God for a change. I am praying that I get an agent who will just connect to the work that I've done and me as a person, and we'll be able to take it to the next level, and genuinely wants the best to me and not to do any ripping off. So I've been doing that because I'm intentional about my second book. I'm in this new year, I'm going to get back into writing. I want to do a newsletter thing where every week, I publish it. I want to do every week to have my podcast episode. I want to continue, like, my TikTok community is my most successful social media platform. So I really want to tap more into that in the new year and just continue posting, because I made a post the other that kind of went like viral. It's my most viral video in terms of, like, it has over 50,000 views, and that's never happened to me. Like, the most my videos used to get one and went to like 35,000. So, and my use a random video I pick up the camera, made, and doing a review. But it's true, like my cousin said, just keep being you and post. And I think in 2026, I'm going to be bolder to just make videos. Like, I'm a funny person naturally, and I think people connect to that. So I'm going to stop overthinking and just make my videos, and let's hope they do what I would really want them to do. So all in all, I'm a bit nervous. I'm a bit scared. I'm a bit fearful for 2026, just because I don't know what to expect. My goals and all these things, I haven't written them out. I said when I get into the new year, I'm going to sit and do that. And I'm recommitting to posting every week on YouTube. So it's going to be In the Life of Jared. What should I put it as? Probably season 2. I don't know. I'm putting In the Life of Jared. I'm going to just record, and I'm going to just make these videos every week. And when I learn how to, or get the equipment to, like, make different videos and I edit and put them all together and upload on YouTube, I will do that. Because I really need to be more committed to my creativity, because I need that. So thank you all. I know there's going to come a time when these videos right now that may get 0 views, 1, 2 views, they're going to go up. I know that, and people are going to come back to it. So I'm leaving my digital footprint so that people can understand that when I get to where I want to be, that it didn't just happen. And maybe God will do it quickly, but you know what I mean? It was a journey that led to that place. So keep believing in yourself, Jared. I want to tell you watching this video, keep believing in yourself. Dreams do come true, even the ones that feel impossible. I am trying to break down the walls of impossibility and get into possibility. And take care, everyone. Be blessed. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. 2025. Bye. 2026. Get ready.